But let's get you started with the top story that comes from Coimbatore, and this is an update that is coming to the fore as far as the blast case is concerned. Remember, there was an ISIS link that was under the scanner. The NIA is now investigating that case, and there is more and more evidence that the NIA now believes points to that link between the accused and ISIS. CNN-News18 has now accessed handwritten notes by the Coimbatore car blast accused, Jamisha Mubin. The radicalisation linked to the Coimbatore blast seems to have been proven as per the NIA. Now, sources within the investigating agencies are revealing that these handwritten notes, which are now in their custody, explain what Mubin thought was Jihad. There also was a hand-drawn ISIS flag on a slate. Now, yesterday, the NIA, along with the Tamil Nadu police, conducted raids across Coimbatore in search of more links and more leads as far as this particular case is concerned. Now, this is what we are gathering from our sources, and this is the latest piece of information as far as the NIA investigation goes. Now, this, of course, is a big lead because the NIA is now going to be looking at the radicalisation and what really went behind this man committing this crime. Now, we have accessed these handwritten notes that we are putting out for you on your screens. In these handwritten notes that are now in the NIA's custody, they belong to Jamisha Mubin. Remember, he is the accused who died in that blast on Sunday 2 weeks ago. Now, this was recovered by the NIA during these particular raids. They are now in the NIA's custody. The Coimbatore car blast accused notings. There are several pages of those. There's a hand-drawn slate as well, all of which we've accessed here for you on CNN News 18. They reveal his mindset or psyche of how really radicalized he was, what he thought was jihad according to him, and what really was his role as far as waging of jihad was concerned. There was also an ISIS flag that was hand-drawn on a slate. That slate, true, we're given to understand, has now been recovered by the NIA during many of their raids that have been conducted. That investigation of the NIA on ground continues. Purnima, my colleague, now joins me for more on this. Now, Purnima, this, of course, is going to be a crucial link as far as the NIA's investigation is concerned. But what else have you gathered from your sources within the agency about which direction the investigation is headed in?
Well, if you look at the investigation, as far as investigation goes, yesterday door-to-door raids were conducted at Ukadam, the place where the incident took place, where the blast took place, the place also where in fact the deceased Mubin was residing, and all the accused have been residing. So door-to-door raids were conducted to get more information, considering that all the documents that have been seized so far from the residence of Mubin indicates that he spoke about jihad. He spoke about. He also drew the ISIS flag, and that's the in investigating the case. Many documents point to the fact that this was a pre-planned attack, but the plan, whether it was a temple where the incident took place, near the temple where the incident took place, or whether there were also other places under the radar that probed by the NIA. So NIA inspected the place where the incident took place, inspected the temple, and also they have been conducting raids across Coimbatore to get more on that. But in the next few days, we will get more clarity on what really was planned on Sunday, whether it was a pre-planned suicide bomb attack, and what the when.
Right, we'll try and reconnect that line with my colleague Purnima there, who's getting us the details as far as what the NIA's investigation on ground is concerned. But Arunima, my colleague, also joining me on this broadcast for more. And Arunima, the NIA was called in by the state government when it officially handed over the investigation. For the longest time, at least for 3 to 4 days after the attack, the state would not even call it a terror attack or even look at its linkages beyond the city of Coimbatore or the state of Tamil Nadu. That has changed for sure once the NIA stepped in.
That's a criticism that the state government has rejected. What they've said is that from the word go, the Intelligence Bureau as well as the NIA officials were part of the probe from the word go. Also, the moment UAPA was added to the FIR, there was no doubt that this was a case of terrorism. I think why it took time perhaps is for NIA to come on board, is for the police there to finish the preliminary probe. And they have managed to recover about 109 items, including notes that have been made that News 18 Tamil has now access, which we are putting out for our viewers of CNN News 18 as well. Why are these notes significant? Because that gives you an insight into how, after the initial round of questioning, the deceased continues to get radicalized. One of the drawings there is that of the ISIS flag, handwritten notes which talk about how Muslims are reportedly second-grade citizens in this country. So this insight is going to help both the local police as well as the National Investigation Agency gain some insight as to how is this radicalization project being run in Tamil Nadu, in Coimbatore specifically. Linkages were found with the Sri Lanka Easter blast as well, based on the interrogation of the suspect and people associated with him. So in that sense, even though the man is dead, these recoveries and the related investigation would be path-breaking for NIA and for the agencies to understand where the self-radicalization project is heading.
Absolutely. Do stay on with me because this is taking a political turn as well. Yes, this is a crucial link, a crucial piece of evidence as far as the NIA's investigation goes. But the politics is not far behind because the BJP in the state of Tamil Nadu has, from the day the attack took place, accused the state government of first going slow and then trying to cover up what they claim was the go slow by the police. Listen in to what the state BJP chief had to tell my colleague Anand Narasimhan.
Namaskar, Annamalaiji. Let me first ask you, you were one of the first to come out and say that this is more than just a cylinder blast. Was that a former policeman's instinct or was it a political statement?
So no, sir, it is based on the basic evidence that was available on day one. You had this ball bearings that was thrown around the blast site. You had the big nails which were thrown around the blast site, which was happening at 4 o'clock in the morning. So all those things was pointing out to a fact that there is something bigger than what is happening. Subsequently, within 2-3 hours, we got to know that there is this ISIS module also which was operating, which the state government is trying to cover up. So now I'm very happy that CNN-News18 is bringing out some of the documents from the accused house, which clearly points out that they want to wage a Jihad, which is very shocking. And not only is it shocking, sir, it shows the level of penetration, the level of radicalization that has happened in Tamil soil, sir. Tamil Nadu political leaders are not realizing it. They are trying everything possible to hide this issue under the carpet, sir. That is what it makes us very angry. Tamil Nadu politics tends to be minority appeasement politics, where every given opportunity, it is Hindu bashing that happens right from top to bottom. Every single person does it. So all this has created a climate where the extremist elements are operating with impunity, and they refuse to tell the name of the person, refuse to tell the name of the religion. And the state chief minister, till now, it is 23rd that happened, we are good 10 days after the blast that happened. Till now, the chief minister calls this as a cylinder blast. Very unfortunate, the politicization of the police force, the top police leaders, even now they use a word called cylinder blast. They exactly mouth what the chief minister is telling. And it has become a very systemic issue also, where the system itself is lying, sir. The sitting minister, the sitting speaker of the state, he goes on a stage and says, only because minority brothers and sisters have voted for us, this party is for you. We are here to protect you. We don't have any problem in here. We have to take everybody along with this. But it doesn't become a case where you continuously appease a certain community or a religion and you antagonize the others. That is exactly DMK is doing. And DMK is known for its anti-Hindu bashing right from its founding from 1949.
That was the BJP.